hello to everybody out there in all social media lands from across the land. How are y'all doing today? Happy Sunday. Welcome back to another episode of the M3 Blurred Council that assembles here every Sunday at 5 o'clock. And we actually started earlier than we normally do today. So, yay, we're getting better. Shoot. But of course, I am your host, the Thick Knight. But of course, I cannot do this by myself. So we have Mr. James here.
Hey, what's up?
Mm-hmm. How's your week been, James?
Tiring, been mostly working. Nothing exciting this week.
Okay. And then down below we have Mr. Cat Daddy himself. We have Shazam. If you say him. And of course we have the big red machine here in his mood attire. Carnage.
What up, though? Advertising his lifestyle.
Right. It's just my lifestyle. And there he goes.
Being on cloud nine had a face.
Look, you look at the word high, and there's his face right there.
No, well, it'll be Snoop Dogg in him.
It would be Snoop Dogg. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But okay, and we are going to start today with you know what? We're gonna do this a little different today. We're gonna start out with some trailers because we had 2 trailers drop this week. One I don't care about that much, and the other one I'm iffy on. So we're gonna start off with Tron Ares. If you were a Tron fan from back in the day, or even the last time a Tron movie came out, which I think was Tron Legacy, which didn't entertain me back then anyway. But I never. Okay, so here's my little confession. I never saw the original Tron. I did see Tron Legacy though. So yeah, maybe I don't know if I should go watch the original Tron or not. I don't know how. Okay, according to my daddy, now he's like, no, don't do it. Okay, I'll take the advice.
If you enjoyed the newer one, I'm not sure if you would get any enjoyment out of the original.
Okay. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and play this new Tron Ares trailer, and we'll give our thoughts and opinions. Here we go.
Since time began, man has gazed at the stars and he has wondered, am I alone? So much talk of AI and big tech today. Virtual worlds, what are they going to look like? When will we get there? Well, folks, we're not going there. They are coming here. I would like you to meet Ares, the ultimate soldier. He's biblically strong, lightning fast, supremely intelligent. And if he is struck down on the battlefield, I will simply make you another.
You think you're in control of this? You're not. What are you?
I'm looking for something. Something I do not understand.
Hang on!
A malfunctioning program who wants to live. Why is that? It's just a feeling. Fascinating.
Okay.
That trailer said everything and nothing at the same time.
Right, because
Very shiny turd.
I don't understand. Like, what are we supposed to get from this trailer?
I had to think back to what
It,
the story of Tron was. But, I had to think. So everything I'm seeing was probably taking place in the virtual world rather than the real world.
hmm
Uh, yeah,
Um.
I just think they should have just restarted that story from the ground up because things have changed as far as technology and how the way we look at it and interact with it now. I think they should have told the story in a brand new way.
Well,
Yeah.
that looked like what they trying to do.
And
Well.
it looks like the same story, just with a lot of flash because of where we progress with as far as visual technology and stuff. The story of the original trial seems to still be there, but
hmm
just with all these bells and whistles.
Yeah. Because I don't remember too much about Tron Legacy.
I was just about to ask, what was the original Tron
Well,
like?
no, the only thing I remember about Tron Legacy is that they were looking for his father. Like, because I think at the end of the original Tron, this is what I remember hearing about it. His dad got stuck in that world, or he disappeared into that world, and they were going to go look for him. So I don't think this has anything. It's not even attached to that story anymore. I don't think, at least not looking from this trailer.
You know, it just seems to be another character that has like a similar plight.
Mm,
And then plus, we're also introducing AI into the movie. I mean, putting AI into the
yeah,
movie and everything. So it's kind of
yeah,
like it was giving me a little bit of Terminator vibes. Like, you think you're in control
yeah,
of this, and then AI does its own thing. Like, hell, yeah,
yeah.
is this Rise of the Tron machines? I mean, a
Yeah,
little bit.
here's the original synopsis.
hmm Okay, when talented computer engineer Kevin Flynn, Jeff Bridges, finds out that Ed Dillinger, David Warner, an executive at his company, has been stealing his work, he tries to hack into the system. However, Flynn is transported into the digital world where he has to face off against Dillinger's computerized likeness, Sark, and the imposter. Oh,
Post
sorry, the imposing master control program aided by Tron, Bruce Boxleitner. That's what I'm
Box
going to go with.
Lightner.
Boxleitner. Okay. In Yori, Cindy Morgan, Flynn becomes a freedom fighter for the oppressed programs of the grid. Okay, but they're bringing them into our world in this
Which
trailer.
is dumb.
Which I don't think that's the case. It seemed like that at first, but the more I look at it, at least this second viewing of this trailer, looks like
hmm
this stuff is taking place in the digital world.
Oh. Hmm.
You don't know
I don't
that for sure, right?
I don't know if
No.
it's certain, but that's what it's looking like for me.
know. It's looking like
It,
because
it,
it looks
it,
like the real world.
It did look like the
I
real
know,
world, like because
but
remember he
that's
said,
because of technology now. But if you've watched the original Tron, you realize that there was a whole society with the programs inside the digital world that looked just like the real world in a way, just shiny and flashy with all these nice little clothes.
hmm well, okay, well,
Uh, I'll watch it when it come on Netflix. How about that?
oh,
Yeah, there's nothing to rush off to go see it
yeah,
today.
Not Netflix. I mean Disney.
D
Disney
plus,
Disney
Plus.
yeah,
Plus.
I'm not going to theater to see that.
And
All right, so we're
I'm
gonna move on
guessing
to
what the mixed feelings are for which trailer.
our.
I'm betting it's the same one I'm thinking about.
All right, so we're gonna move on to our next trailer, which is the Mortal Kombat. So,
Mm,
the Mortal Kombat 2 trailer came out, and I'm hearing, I hear, I'm seeing on Facebook. People are loving it. People are like, I like the looks of things and the way it feels.
Mhm.
I'm not getting my hopes up about this. I really am not, because I'm like, if it's either like the first remake that they did, or sorry, reboot, because this is a reboot. Um, I'm not that hopeful for it. I really am not. The only thing that I'm hoping that they did in this movie was tell a better story. Um,
Well,
and actually give, because this time they actually are in a tournament this time in the second one, which in the first one was not a tournament. It was just them. They broke the rules. They did whatever they wanted to do. They were out going out there fighting whoever they wanted to fight. They broke the rules, but somehow was still determined if the Earth would be safe in the Mortal Kombat, even though from Outworld invading Earth, even though it wasn't an official tournament. Um, and yeah, so let's look at this trailer, because yeah.
It's rated R.
You're
Well, it
Johnny
has to
Cage.
be.
I loved Citizen Cage when I was a kid.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
They should do a reboot.
Nobody wants that. That went out in the 90s.
Johnny Cage, you have been chosen to fight.
Tell me you're not some crazy fans. How are you doing that?
Are you coming or what?
Where the hell am I?
It's a fighting tournament. To the death.
That's got to be against the rules. Can't just go around killing people.
It's called Mortal Kombat for a reason.
This is a war for the fate of your world.
You guys in or what? I'm not some champion. I don't have transformer arms or shoot lightning bolts. This has got nothing to do with me. I'm an actor.
I find you annoying.
Not the face.
There's a war going on outside. You can run, but you can't hide forever, ever.
It's time to become the hero you were meant to be. All right, you big ugly freak. It's showtime. Get over here!
Only the strong survive.
Finish him!
Are you kidding me? You don't have any pounds?
Just incredibly handsome.
Okay.
I'll say this: the characters, the costumes look good.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
The fighting is giving me 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Mm.
And
Well, go ahead.
the powers. Some of the powers look all right, but some of the powers look cheesy.
Mm.
Well, I expect that because Mortal Kombat is popular, but it's not gonna have a budget like a Marvel movie. So I kind of give leeway on that
Mm-hmm.
a little bit.
It looks like the budget was there.
Yeah,
The budget was there, but it sometimes, here's the
Doesn't look
thing too.
youthful.
We got Yeah, this is what you gotta remember, that they could have the budget, but the execution could just be off or wrong or just not done well.
I mean, but yeah, but like I said, it probably showed us, but I
Mm-hmm.
don't know who's
Uh,
editing. What
mhm,
studio they have editing? Maybe we need to look that up.
Um,
And what really gonna drive me crazy is, are they gonna keep overusing slow mo? Because slow mo is basically supposed to be used for like a big epic moment.
mhm.
If you gonna like every 5 seconds you gonna do a slow mo take, it's gonna run out of. It's gonna be very irksome
Yeah,
throughout the movie.
but we do know. So here are confirmed characters in the movie. We know Katana's there because we saw her. Um, we know Bihan is there, but Bihan is being Noob Saibot because he got killed in the first one, of course. Because if anybody knows their Mortal Kombat history, Bihan was the first Sub Zero who got killed by Scorpion and then came back as, is it a Wraith? I think it's a Wraith.
I believe so. Oh, okay.
But he's called the Wraith because Quan Chi makes remnants in Wraiths. But he is Noob Saibot, and that's who he is in the movie. He's Noob Saibot.
And we kind of saw that in the
Yeah.
intro, on the trailer, actually.
Yeah, with Scorpion pulling out the other part of him. Yeah. Um we saw Raiden. Um Jade played by Tati. We love Tati. And everybody was like, why is Jade bald? Because Tati is bald and she probably refused to put a wig on. And I'm not mad at that. Like
Yeah, that was the least of my issues of watching it.
yeah. I'm like, everybody talking about, so why is Jay bald? And I'm like, because the actress is bald and she probably didn't want to put a wig on. And it's fine. It's fine. That was the least of my worries too. I'm like, I'm here for it.
You
You
ain't
know,
about to put a Tyler Perry wig on me.
not a Tyler Perry wig. And then Kung Lao is back, but it looks like he's a remnant. He looks dead, kind of zombie-ish. Um, so if he is a remnant, that means he's working for Shang Tsung. Because since we have not seen Quan Chi yet, well, I'm going to assume that Shang Tsung is the one reviving people from the dead because he can't. He actually has the ability to do it. It's just that Quan Chi does it better. Um, so he's probably working for Shang Tsung this time. Um, and then we get to see Scorpion again. Um, but then we get to Johnny Cage, played by Carl Urban, and I am not sold on Carl Urban as Johnny Cage. It's just not
Yeah.
working.
I mean, I saw it because the way he was doing his facial expressions is the
Hmm.
same way Johnny Cage do it in the game.
Yeah.
Uh, the thing is, he looks. I don't know how far ahead in the future
Right.
this second one is.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's
Cause
too old
He
for the
looks
role.
older.
right, very much older. You know, like but in the games, even when
Well,
Johnny
Johnny
Cage.
Cage is kind of old.
Okay, so about that, even in the games, okay, the Johnny Cage age, yes, but it, I don't know because I know
He's
this is
not
the
that old.
whole. He's not that old, and I even looking at where this is coming from, like this is supposed to be a reimagining of the whole Mortal Kombat franchise in this movie verse or whatever they're gonna do with it. He ain't that old. Even if even as a reimagining or a reboot,
How
he is not
old
that
is
old.
Johnny Cage?
It depends on what game you're looking at.
Right.
No,
What's what's the
I was googling it.
Oh well,
what's the synopsis of the movie?
well, this and they go to Outworld to have the tournament. That's what the synopsis of the movie is. They go to Outworld for the combat tournament to pretty much keep Outworld from invading Earth to win that tournament. Because in order for one realm to invade another, they have to win 10 Mortal Kombat tournaments in a row. And I'm pretty sure Outworld at this point is on the ninth one. So this is it.
It said at least 40 to 45.
And how old is Carl Urban? Pushing 60? I'm just kidding.
Oh, you
Yeah,
probably
those up in the game.
some white folk age like milk, so he probably
Mm,
at that age.
yeah.
Oh, the budget is 68 million,
Hmm.
so that's not a
Yeah.
lot compared to other movies.
That's still a good chunk of change.
Yeah.
Looks like most of them went towards actors rather than
The
effects. So,
actors and the costumes, and
Hmm.
uh,
probably the where they're shooting.
Oh no, Carl Urban is 53 years old. So yeah.
no, it's not that wrong.
Yeah,
But
no. I
I
mean,
don't know. I don't
And you,
feel he fits the role.
he doesn't.
Um,
To me, he doesn't fit the role.
he
and
the way he plays his character is too similar to what he's doing now. It's like watching Butcher in the wrong film,
Exactly.
and I
okay,
haven't really seen him
so be on
portray
the other
anything
side of
outside
that.
of that caricature either. So I don't feel. I don't know why they went to him to play this.
Okay, so who you do want to play it in?
I don't know.
I
Not
don't
him.
know.
I'm not. I'm not. I don't need a name. I would
Right.
just like someone to embody it in the role that they're given.
Hmm.
And and that's my issue with the entire trailer. Like the casting just seems very lackluster.
Hmm.
The acting isn't really there.
Like
Same thing. Carl,
lackluster,
Carl
like in
Urban's the only
name
one that's
brand.
given us any kind of skill as far as acting in the trailer at all. And it's just not working for me for that character.
Yeah.
I
And
mean, you talking about actors like names, or you
No,
talking about
like
actors
acting skill.
right.
Like who's playing Sonya? She's like cardboard, whoever that woman is.
Yeah, I don't know who that is either, but I think they're trying to give her like the military. I mean, she's playing a military Sonya Blade, which we get, but still, it's more believable in a game than it is on this screen.
Right.
And even
yeah,
the
because
OG Sonya played it better.
It just
I
seemed
um,
like
mean,
they found some chick that vaguely looks like her and was attractive enough to just throw her in the role and say, "Hey, this is Sonya."
hmm
I mean, from all the other live action Mortal Kombat, all of them been kind of corny and camp. So this
yeah,
fits
but
this
That's the
fits to me.
thing. You
So
were supposed to like getting away from
evolve
that.
past that a little bit. I'd be a lot.
I mean, it's
He's
the
supposed to
same
be
thing
getting
with
away
Street
from that.
Fighter.
Hmm. Uh,
It's the same thing with Street Fighter. It's like that live action has been corny, real corny and camp.
and they're supposed to be doing a new Street Fighter live action, and I'm like, as long as John Claude Van Damme is not in it as Guile again, and as long as people look, as long as they actually,
No, it's rumored that Roman Reigns is going to play Akuma.
Yeah, Cody Rhodes as Guile.
Roman Reigns is going to play Akuma.
Ain't
Yeah,
he in trouble for saying the N word?
no, he's in trouble.
No, not
He's
not
in
not Roman Reigns.
no, no,
Jacob Couture,
Oh,
but
okay.
he ain't in trouble.
no. The only problem people have with Roman Reigns is that he's a Trump supporter. That's the only issue they have with him.
it's not Japanese.
Well,
Yeah,
thank
that
you.
is not
Ain't watch definitely ain't
Japanese.
watching now.
You said what? Would you say? Would you say
Uh,
Carnage?
that he's not Japanese.
That too. Yeah, yeah. Because Akuma. See, this is my issue, and this is a lot of issues I'm having with. I do hope that Roman Reigns playing Akuma is a rumor. I hope it's a rumor and not accurate because why are we still trying to whitewash characters? Akuma is Japanese. Ryu is Japanese. Ken is American. So if they got a blonde dude to play Ken, that's fine. Um, Chun Li is Chinese. Well, yeah, Chinese. They better have a Chinese actress for her. Cammy is English. She's from England. So if they want to have a blonde chick with pigtails with an English accent, like what you call it? What you call it from Black Widow? Who played Yelena? Florence Pugh. I would take her. I would say that I think she would play a good Cammy. So yeah, I'll take that. Um, but
Is he
these other
English?
characters, that are from different nationalities, please do not whitewash them, because ain't nobody going to watch it. Um, If any celebrity support Trump, I just assume they're on the list. Roman Reigns is on the list. Okay, but yeah, yeah, it's just, and Cody Rhodes is Guile.
Yeah.
Mm,
They're gonna be campy like the last movie and the last movie before that. Some stuff just
mm.
don't need to be live action,
It doesn't.
but we
Yeah.
we
It
don't we can't
doesn't.
stop that. So
Oh, jeez.
like it's
Why?
just like doing a live action Naruto.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff in the cartoon, you can't emulate
Right.
in a live action thing. So
And that's why they chose pick Tati Gabrielle because they were like, she's a Negro, she's Asian. Let's just generalize
I
and
need
kill
bro,
two birds with one stone.
not a Negro.
Um,
What the fuck?
I mean,
uh, at least they didn't at least they didn't whitewash Jade. At least they didn't do that. And don't get me wrong, Tati is a good actress.
yes, he is.
She's a good actress. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, did y'all not see her and Sabrina kicking ass? I mean, she got it.
I mean, let me ask you a question. Would
Mhm.
it been better if it was just a streaming movie instead of a in theater movie? Would that change your mind a little bit more?
I would have preferred for it to be
No,
I would have no. I would have preferred for it to be an animated movie. To be honest.
right.
But I just saying with the two,
Mhm.
if it was a streaming movie, I probably want to be less critical. Like
Yeah.
I'm at home,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't care. But if I'm paying my money to go out, to see
Yeah.
something, I'm more critical of it because I'm spending my dollars
No,
to see
no
it.
matter where I spent my coins, I'm still looking for something of quality.
Mhm.
Um, Good quality regardless, because I just feel you want to put your good
Right, but
foot
you got that
forward
factor
as
of
far as
convenience too.
creation.
Mhm.
Like like it's not a inconvenience of me. Like okay, I can watch this while I'm folding clothes, or I can watch this while I'm
Right. Right.
I'm cleaning my house instead of me actually going to a movie theater and sitting in a seat outside my home and watching this. And like I said, my original statement still stands. Like live action on certain things, some people do get it right, some people do, but in certain games and anime and stuff, just either make it a 3D kind of situation. I'd rather have that
Mhm.
instead of a live action.
Yeah. But of course, we knew that that this sequel was coming
Right.
when we saw the ending of the first one and saw Johnny Cage's poster. We knew it was coming. I just wish they would have took note from the first one and what was lacking and made it better. And it looked like they haven't. It
That's
looked like
what
they,
yeah, that's what I was expecting too. But this
yeah,
looks like a step backwards.
yeah,
I mean,
and
I was
Um,
disappointed
I mean,
to be
even looking at the trailer, like the story seems to not even kind of gel quite right. So I don't know what they're trying to sell us exactly, other than the name.
hmm
that's it.
and
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 people
that
gonna watch it. It's gonna make a lot of money. So
yeah, because as fans, yeah, but I think because the one thing that people really wanted to see after all these years in the Mortal Kombat movie is the fatalities. That's all they and that's what they were banking success on with the first one was we now can show fatalities in the movies. That's all people were worried about really anyway. That was their main thing to see fatalities on in the movies. And I'm like, so y'all could go watch a gory movie and probably get if you really want to
The
just
same
have
thing.
a kill factor, a movie that kills a lot of people, you just go watch Final Destination. I'm telling you, some of them kills in a FD movie look like they came out of Mortal Kombat any goddamn way.
And the further, no, the further what you're saying,
hmm
yeah, you can get all that from other stuff instead of you coming to our culture and exploiting it just to
hmm
make some coin and
Yeah.
then give us some lackluster representation of it because you don't
hmm
really truly love the material that you're trying to portray.
Right. And the fact that the director is Asian, I don't know which part of Asia he's from, but he is an Asian director, and I'm like, oh. But
that's
also
pretty
too,
good.
but also too, um, I think Ed Boon just told them do whatever they want, regardless. I think he just told them, you know what, y'all can do whatever y'all want, and he didn't care because he's still gonna make money from it anyway. So I think
Right.
for him it was
I'm
just
not even sure that Aaron Boone had any say in it. It sounds
well
more like Warner Brothers throwing money at something, just hoping it's going to make even more,
hmm
and just putting their 2 cents in, saying that this is the formula that works. Go with it.
hmm yeah, but yeah, I would think as the creator he would have some kind of say so or put his 2 cents in and be like, this ain't my Mortal Kombat. But then, of course, this is the same man that gave us Mortal Kombat 1 and what we got from it, the video game. That's what I'm saying. Like the remake of the video of the first game. We were like, oh, well, you did give us this lackluster ass game too. So I mean,
Well, the game was lackluster, but there was a story there at least.
yeah, it was, yeah. And
I mean,
and the game was also unfinished. And if you are a gamer like me
what?
and you know what I mean, but I say unfinished, it was unfinished. Okay,
I mean,
so and
what
but
what game nowadays isn't unfinished?
that is true.
Touche.
That's true. Okay, all right. Enough of that. So we are going to get to let me see. Let me go back over here, and we're going to get to uh, if you're wearing headphones, I warn you now. Close your ears. Yes.
That's just because I wasn't prepared for it to happen. We knew.
um. So I'm this the fuck around to find out today is actually the versus Marvel versus DC, which is actually Zatanna versus Scarlet Witch and I used a death battle fight. And a lot of people had an issue with this because they were like, Scarlet Witch is so powerful. Scarlet Witch got that killer instinct. It's true. She's a powerful witch, mutant, sorceress, whatever you want to call her. She responds to all three of those. Um, and she can bend reality, but so can Satana. And Satana can actually do a lot more than people think that she can do because y'all look at the TV shows, y'all don't actually go look at the comics and actually research what Zatanna is and what she can do. Zatanna is a homo magi. Her mother was a homo magi, and her father was Zatanna, one of the most powerful spellcasters in DC.
Zatara.
Zatara, sorry. Or Giovanni Zataro. We'll just call it, yeah. But yeah, let's take a look at this fight.
Oh, thank you. And for my first trick, step on it, ta-da!
You, what sort of 2-bit sorceress do you think you are?
2-bit?
Perhaps I was being generous.
All part of the show, folks. Start walking!
Huh? I'd say this calls for an Avenger! Do you know the difference between you and I? Power!
Well, I think the difference is presentation! And I know a trick when I see one.
What's that trick?
Universes.
You can't run forever. Now make like a magician and disappear!
No, that bitch did.
Enough! No more!
So you really got her fucked up now.
A disappearing act was the first thing Dad ever taught me. And for my final trick, no more witches. And that's our show, ladies and germs.
What that trick?
Whoop,
What
that
that
trick.
One thing, I just wish it was in 3D like they did the
Yeah.
major battles.
Mm-hmm. Tara
That's
said,
the
no,
only
that bitch
thing.
didn't. I guessed. Not a trick. What? I know a trick when I see one.
I know a trick when I see one. Like, oh,
That
when,
go around,
uh, when
man,
they
on my flowers. But I know a bitch when I see
right. I made that know my flowers.
flowers.
I know what
Know
bitch
a bitch
when I
when I see one.
But yeah, the way they broke it down at the end of Death Battle, which is actually true, is that Satana, as long as she believes that she can do something, it can be done. Scarlet Witch will have a mental a flashback of her daddy and
Child,
have a mental breakdown and,
very,
and
very,
crumble.
very Jean Grey. Yes.
Right.
yeah, she's never had control of her powers.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike Zatanna, who's grown up with them all her
Right.
life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Basically.
Not to
And,
mention, she doesn't have to cast her spell with actual spells or speaking. She
nope.
just uses that as a focusing technique.
Yeah.
She can just pretty
Exactly.
much think of and make things happen.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Tara said killing real humans over fake kids. Well,
Right.
Child,
or imprisoning real humans over fake. Well, it was really over her trauma from losing vision. But yeah,
a
like you out
robot,
here killing the whole
A fake
Illuminati
man.
to get your
an
kids back.
AI network. You killing people by an AI robot.
You imprison the whole town because you lost vision.
Basically, she got upset because her dildo got dismantled.
Period.
Perspectives.
Wow.
Oh,
And then the shady thing that Agatha said to her, yeah, that acid comes and goes, doesn't it? Tara said, "Fuck them kids." Oh, okay, wow. I fucked them kids. Okay, so I am going to now go to some of the things that well, my two highlights from going to Atlanta Comic Con this weekend. Um, First, I got to meet Holly Marie Combs, aka Piper from Charmed, and she's a sweetheart. She
Is she using
really
powers
is.
right here?
Huh? Ha! But no. I was hoping she would like do the hand thing, but she didn't do it. But
Actually,
it's
that's
fine.
what I thought you were doing.
Yeah, I
When you
was.
picture.
I was. I was.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah.
like that shirt.
Yes. Thank you. Everybody I saw is like, I like your shirt. Thank you. Where'd you get it from? T Public. Yes.
Sponsorship, please. Let me stop.
Right.
No, they ain't gonna give us no sponsorship. I wish
Mm-mm.
though.
Oh God, that would be
I wish I
amazing.
got the name of the artist though.
I wish I knew the name of the artist too, but unfortunately I don't. Okay, what's that? But I actually did also get her to sign this. So like, yeah, she's like, to Devon, blessed be Holly.
Wow.
But
You gonna see that picture. So you're gonna see that picture floating behind the background of
but then of course my other highlight is that I met Mother, Queen, Goddess, whichever you want to call her. It's all accurate. It was an honor. It was like my childhood was very
twice.
much like satisfied in that moment. Like, yes, this is something from my childhood that I always wanted to do. I met um Allison Silly Smith, who voices our iconic Storm from X-Men in X-Men
Oh,
'97.
Oh, wow.
I thought you was talking about Michelle Nichols. Oh,
What?
no. There is
Oh, but I mean, I know the people grew up with her, but we grew up with Alice. Hello, '80s baby. And I got her to sign my. I put this reel together, but she was signing my poster. So
Give him the forecast.
Omega level threat detected.
Ancient sands, heed my command and reclaim these relics of hatred!
yes, and actually, so I saw this poster. I don't know who the artist was, but
Word.
I was like, yes, this is a poster right here. I was like, I don't know who the artist is personally. I wish they were there. I would have shook their hand and said, this is awesome. Like,
All right.
you did that.
That's what's up.
hmm So yes, and then I ran into um a fellow, somebody from the pound. I'm just kidding. No, he's a furry that was there, but he
Not a
had
pound puppy.
I mean, pups recognize pups. I mean, what you want? But but he had a great story. He said that he was very sick. Um, and he said my grandmother told him that if he gets 1,000 paper cranes and makes a wish to get better, the wish would actually come true. So he actually did. I think he made some. I think some people donated 1,000 cranes. He actually ended up with 1,000 cranes, and he made a wish. He got better, so his wish did come true because he wished to get better.
so is that what I
Um,
need to do? Hey
and
people.
You
and so
probably
he
need
ended.
10,000 paper cranes, man. Sir.
And so
What did
he
I
he.
do, Jay? We can fight
I,
though.
I'm
I'm
pretty
here
sure you
for
did
it.
a lot of things.
No, I don't want it.
Not both of y'all sipping at the same. Woo!
I'm just saying, girl.
Ooh.
I'll plead. I'll plead the fifth.
Hey, man.
Too late for
The timing was perfect.
that.
Somebody clip that. I need to use that right now.
No, don't come for me unless I made it.
Okay. But oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, so yes, but it was like, meeting the auntie that we all grew up. I told her that, oh, sorry, but yeah, the guy got better with his wish and everything. So I was like, oh, and then he gave paper cranes to people who would hear his story. So I ended up coming home with a paper crane. I was like, "Aw, thank you. I could use some good luck and some good energy right now. Thank you. I appreciate this." you know. I do before so we're gonna move on to our next topic. Oh, sorry, got one more thing. So I ran into this. I love supporting Black people. I really do. And I just dropped one of the comics. Hold on. Ugh. Let me grab that. Okay. I'll put that over there.
It's snap.
Yeah, that. So I ran into these guys at their booth. Their story. The creator. He said that it's called. His story is called. His comic is called. Excuse me. Uptown Chronicles. And I actually have their first issue here.
Yeah.
But they also have an animated trailer on YouTube, and I am going to show that right quick. So I'm gonna show a bit of it.
Look, love the logo.
Long have I awaited many things, but none longer than this moment. What is power, if not knowledge? Commerce? The ability to buy or sell that which is needed for creature comforts? War? The ability to snuff out existence? None of that is the answer. Life is power. The power to learn. The power to experience. The power to conquer. The power to rule. What am I missing? This has to be the key. The key! There can't be any other. It doesn't make any sense. Them.
Gentle parenting, they said. Wave of the future, they said. Children should be both heard and seen, they said.
I can't be mad at my two little prodigies, trailblazing the innovations of today. Asimov's dreams, now in the palm of our hands. Heinlein's imagination, now the blueprint for the majesty of technology.
Get those kids to school, Dre.
Yes, dear.
The golden child does it again.
You know I hate that nickname.
Well, maybe you should work harder on not being so much better than the rest of us.
I truly, utterly hate my life.
You know, these things wouldn't happen if you just...
apply myself right.
It's just so much pressure. The one day I'm off my game, what happens then? People only build you up just so that it's so much sweeter when you come crashing down.
Come on, Taj. Who's to say you have to come crashing down? You haven't failed yet. And judging by your intelligence and determination, who's to say you ever will?
You sound like my dad.
Oh, I love technology!
In what is shaping up to be a terrifying and downright bizarre development, a monstrous mechanical behemoth of some sort is terrorizing the suburb of Bronzeville.
That's my brother and sister's bus.
That's brother and sister! It is them! They're in trouble! What is that thing? We've got to help them!
Great, now we're gonna die, and I never even got to kiss a girl. Why does my life suck so bad? are you guys doing here?
Saving you! Hurry up, we've got to get...
We can't stay here. We've got to run now. I can't move! I can't move! What? How did you?
I don't know.
So before I ask y'all what y'all think, got a couple of comments. Oh, I'm gonna watch this. I'm into this. Oh, he wants some. What movie is this?
The power of the glow.
Uptown. She possessed the power of the glow. I love the opera feature, not a slave or a fire hose in sight. Yeah, not every thing black has to be
It's not a
slaves.
movie, David.
It's not a movie. It's a show. It's a series that's gonna be on YouTube.
It's a trailer of a series.
Yeah.
It's not. It haven't come out yet.
Uptown. She possessed the power of the glow. Really? That was cool. Yeah, their Instagram page is actually called the Uptown Chronicles. So if y'all want to go to Instagram and take a look at what's going on their page and look at the director and the creators and everything you can. He based it off of his own family, and I saw his family. I was like, oh, yeah, you got like two little ones and two big ones. I was like, oh, okay, cool. And also Little Zane has a voice part in that series too. Like he has a character in that series. I was like, wait, the rapper Little? Yes, the rapper. Which I'm like, wow.
One song.
You said what?
No one's thought of that person since that one song that he was featured in.
Mm-hmm.
He had a few. I wouldn't say hits.
I can't remember one Lil Zane song. I cannot. I'm not gonna lie. I can't remember a song Lil Zane made.
No,
I'm old. I ain't supposed to listen to Lil Zane. So,
but he sounded too much like Tupac, so that was his downfall.
Yeah, but I do not remember.
Yeah, he did.
And
you got to remember. You got to think. What was his first?
What was the 112 song?
Right. Was it Anywhere?
Yeah, Anywhere.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know it, but it was like pop.
Okay.
Yeah, the flow, it's like Pac's, but his delivery isn't quite the same, and his voice wasn't quite as.
That's where his downfall was. He was trying too much to be like Pac.
This seemed like another one of possibly Diddler's throwaways.
I don't know about that. Was he signed to Diller or whatever?
112 was part of Bad Boy. and he was on the Once Well song. He only appeared once, like certain other younger artists.
He was featured on the song, so he could have been another record label's product.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wait, who was Little Zane signed to? Our Priority Records, Worldwide Entertainment, RCA, Capital, and EMI. Not Bad Boy.
Mm-hmm.
What year?
Those were all the labels he's been on. I don't know what years.
Part of UMG.
Mm-hmm.
That could have been a case, you know what I'm saying? But he wasn't on Bad Boy.
No, he just did a song with 112.
Yeah. So record labels do.
Capital was Sony.
I don't know. We'll find out later.
Okay. But yeah, and they also said they did the animation
No,
on.
UMG, I'm right.
Huh?
Oh,
What?
what'd you say?
Hello.
But I said it was UMG. I was right.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All under the Lucian Grange umbrella.
Okay.
And the Jewish gay connection.
Mm. But okay. But yeah, the creator said that they did the animation on Real Engine. I was like, oh, yeah, y'all went big with it then, because Real Engine is like the newest thing people use for animation. Uh, but yeah, so what did y'all think about it? Would it be something that y'all would watch or?
So in the first half of it, I was like, "What is this?"
Mhm.
But as it went on, I was kind of like, "Oh, okay. Let me see how this goes." And by the end of it, I was like, "Okay, I'll watch it." You know.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I
Same
got
here.
interested once the family was shown.
Yeah.
And then
Mhm.
I was like, so how does this go with what we just saw in the beginning? And they try
Mhm.
to bring it together. And I'm still trying to figure out what story they're trying to tell, but at least I kind of like some
Mhm.
of what was presented. They keep me interested. So I'm willing to check it out and see where it goes.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm interested too to see where it goes. And I'm going to get the guy told me that I can message him and get another one, which I am going to do in the bigger size. But I ended up getting a shirt because I. So if anybody that pissed a 2X wants this shirt, they can have it.
I
Cole.
gotta see if I like it first. I gonna advertise nothing I don't really stand by.
Mm. Okay, okay, and I got one more.
Like some people.
I got one more. So this guy said he asked me, "Do you like superheroes that are do you like superheroes or do you like dark and gritty comic book stories?" I was like, I like both, but nowadays I'm more into superheroes, but I don't mind a little dark and gritty. So this one is called Tales from Midnight. This dude is called he called him Light. What his name is, but he has the powers of two Egyptian deities. Um, he's trying to figure out how to use his powers. He doesn't know how. So basically, It is Billy Batson trying to figure out how to use the powers of Shazam without Shazam telling him how to activate his powers or how to use them. That's what I thought about. I was like, oh, like a Billy Batson situation. But this kid does not grow up into a superhero. He just this is his actual looking size. But he has to take on the Egyptian pantheon. Basically, it's Anubis is basically after him. That's basically who the big bad is. But he had to take on the whole Egyptian pantheon, and there's his partner right there. I can't remember her name exactly at the moment, but I was like, okay, cool, all right. Um, so the Instagram page is called Midnight X Comics. So if y'all want to go check that out, I did get another one too, like that, but this one has like everybody's story in it. So yeah. So if y'all want to go check out those, the Instagram page is Midnight X Comics for that, and for the Uptown Chronicles, it's just Uptown Chronicles. You can find that easily on Instagram. It'll come right up. The pictures right there.
Y'all
But
supporting black creators.
yes. Before we go into our full spoiler review of Superman, because last week we did a non-spoiler one. This week is going to be full on spoilers. So if you have not seen it, you have about a minute and some change to like vacate the premises. So you don't get spoiled. But I do want to highlight this video somebody sent me, Mr. Terrific, just being terrific. It's some of his clips, but it's not all of them that they don't show what he really can do. But here we go.
Okay, this thing looks really thin. Is it strong enough?
Probably.
Probably?
Artificial gravity off.
Speed's no good without gravity.
That's where you're wrong.
Artificial gravity on.
Dr. Fate, your patient just anesthetized himself.
What do you need? More of your T-spheres. May I ask why? I want to get rid of guns. For use around the world 24/7, you'd need to replicate the T-spheres on a massive scale. Still, you could never get rid of all the guns. But most, you know we could. Just because we can, doesn't mean we should. People would resent us. And they'd be alive to do that. Check. Some would fight. Let them come then.
They just started playing.
Think of the lives we'd save. Check.
Mr. Terrific is
smoking.
Smart.
What? Cigarettes kill far more. People keep smoking even though they know it's killing them. Their families can only watch them die. And? You want to save lives? Jail every smoker. Check. And imprison anyone who speeds. Traffic fatalities are huge. Check. Lock up everyone who leaves a dangerous dog unchained.
Checkmate.
Check.
No.
Finally, we kill anyone who doesn't recycle. Checkmate. You're not going to help me, are you?
Hell no.
Exactly. Hell no, sir. You want to take away all the guns in the world because okay. So for those of y'all that don't know, the clips came from Injustice, Justice League Unlimited, Justice League versus the Fatal Five, and then Injustice again. That ending scene was Injustice, and that's the reason why Mr. Terrific was put in jail. But I don't think that actually happened in the comics. I think something else happened to him. I think he actually got killed. But
and you want my black ass to be the face of it? No, ma'am.
But in the Injustice universe, that Superman was a tyrant, a dictator, but he was also all because he was grieving the loss of his wife, son, and city because the
Yes.
Joker decided to dose him with a kryptonite infused spirit toxin of the Scarecrow's spirit toxin and made Lois think that he was fighting Doomsday when it was actually Lois. And then the Joker set up a nuclear bomb and destroyed the whole city of Metropolis, which sent Superman into into that.
No, Batman shouldn't have contingency plans. No,
That part, right?
this the reason why. Because we
And
have a powerful alien that's untamed, and
mhm.
nobody's scared of it.
And the messed up part is like Superman did a lot of things to a lot of heroes. Like he I think he blasted off John Stewart's arm in space, so he couldn't use his ring. So he basically suffocated in space. He heat beamed a hole through Shazam. I was pissed about that. I'm like, this is still a little kid on the inside. How the fuck you like? Damn, I did not like that at all.
All it did is just prove Batman's point. That's all it
Right?
did.
Yeah, unhinged bastard. But yeah, anybody that it kind of reflects what's going on now. Anybody that didn't follow Superman's rule was either put to death or put in jail. There was no any other areas. It was either you went to jail, you did what he wanted, or you died.
Right.
But we are going to talk about Superman now.
Hold on.
So
If you didn't get it, this is a spoiler. But that's
right.
what you need to do.
Grab your purse and leave.
Right. Like they say on TikTok, there's the door, bitch.
Not there's the door. But um okay. So we gonna start with I guess not. I don't want to go start because we did a review last week. This week is just they said we couldn't talk about because we giving people a chance to watch the movie first. But I'm gonna start with James. James, like, what was something that in the movie? Oh, you didn't see the movie. I'm sorry.
I'm about
Carnage.
to say.
What did you? Because we didn't get your thoughts last week. So, Carnage, what did you think?
So I only watched the movie once or whatever.
Uh-huh.
But I liked it. I liked it overall. It was a upgrade to the Superman saga. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I did. I gotta watch it again, but I gotta watch it again for the. So I watch movies 2 times or whatever. One for the action or whatever, and a second time for what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta watch it. I gotta watch it the second time for what's going on. But the action was fire. I like Mr. Fantastic.
Terrific.
Yeah, terrific. Terrific. I like him. What was the dude that was he was in the cell with Superman and he had the kryptonite.
Metamorpho.
Okay, yeah. So I liked him. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. That's what I was. That's what the one thing I was expecting or the one thing I was hoping that it would um it would um it would introduce new characters. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it did. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Um. So we also okay. So as far as um, because we talked about Green Lantern Guy Gardner last week, but we weren't sure which hot girl this was in this movie, and it is Kendra Saunders, who is a reincarnation of Shira, but she's split. So the way they explain it is that when at one point when Hawk Girl reincarnated, because her and Hawk Guy reincarnate if they die. Um, but one time it split off into where one part was Shira Hall, the other part was Kendra Saunders. This part was Kendra Saunders, as we found out, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. But there were things in the movie. Like, I'm gonna go to one things I didn't like. I didn't like how they were able to translate that Kryptonian language into actual English. I'm like, wait a minute. So y'all were able to actually convince people, like a bunch of language people on Earth, this y'all trusted them to actually decipher an alien language that they have never heard. That was some bullshit to me. I was like, wait a minute.
Chat GPT.
Right, like, and but I think it's one of those things that we have to like make headcanon that Lex either blackmailed or paid them people to say that. But I'm just like, but at the same time, I'm just like, that is an alien language that y'all have never fucking heard. How do you translate something you never? I mean, it just doesn't make sense.
I think I would go with he Lex paid over to say it.
I think so too. Even though
Yeah,
even though they didn't officially say that in the movie, I think that's just like a headcanon of that's what
yeah.
happened. Um, but then we also had the scenes with or the scene with Mr. Terrific where they went to the desert to actually go find Superman and track down where he went in the fight scene where he used his T spears against those the
Oh,
army people.
and Lois seen him fight for the first time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was high. That
yeah,
was dope.
yeah.
um
That it was like okay, it was like what can he do? Oh,
mhm.
I'll show you.
Right, because they were like, because they were like, well, it's just one guy. What can he do? And they were doubting him. He was like, oh, all right, hold on, like hold my beer,
Right.
and whoop they ass without an issue. I was like, damn. um, but then there's also the interview between well, we saw that in the trailer, interview between Superman and Lois.
Oh yeah.
Uh, but they also made it seem like it turned into also them having a disagreement about in their relationship and about relationship, because Lois is like, I'm no good at relationship. I should have known this was never going to work, and he's like, what you mean it's never going to work? Um, so they did show the complications between Clark and Lois, as far as them dating and trying to be in a relationship, because you two work together, because y'all are both reporters. Lois is always well, not always, but she decided to interview Superman for what he did for invading another country and saving lives. um but she's also like, people are going to catch on if you keep interviewing yourself. Like, how do you keep getting all these interviews with Superman? um
I think I think they was saying the writers we always picture Lois and Superman in a positive light. You know what I'm
right.
saying? You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Let's picture them in a darker time. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Uh, now, I know we're jumping around just certain things, but also, trying to think about what else. So when it comes to crypto, Crypt-
It was times in the movie where I was like, no, don't kill crypto.
Mm-mm. Especially that scene. I do like that scene though where Superman went to Lex's office and was like, "Where's the dog?" I don't know what
All
you're talking about.
right.
I don't know what you're talking about. What dog? Luther is just a dog. He's not even that special. And because we saw that Crypto was out there fighting with Superman and he had powers and everything. And I kind of forget how Lex even got Crypto, like how he even captured him.
Um, so, um, um, he went to the lair or
The
whatever, and
fortress. Okay.
he left the crypto in the fortress.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
he fought him for a while, but
yeah. 'Cause he
um
took out the engineer,
um what was the female name
the
or
engineer.
whatever? Yeah,
Hmm.
she shot those nanolights, or you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Okay.
Yeah, and over his head, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And they caught him like that.
Okay. Yeah. And the reason why they got into the fortress was because, spoiler alert, the Barabian Hammer, aka Ultraman, was just a clone of Superman. We found out later in the movie that he's like, "Oh, that's how you got into the fortress. You had my DNA." That's like, well, you left enough of it around. I mean,
Sure,
it was easy to get your DNA, sir.
sure.
I mean, it's the same thing with Batman because, in case anybody didn't know, that Terry McGinnis and Batman Beyond is just a clone about a clone. He's a clone of Batman, but not exactly a clone because he don't look like him or anything. He just kind of has it, but he does have his biology. He is basically his son. Um, but they didn't find out until later. But by Superman, so yeah, Lex. I mean, and this is not the first time we've seen Lex clone Superman. I mean, if you looked at Superman Doomsday, the animated movie, he cloned him in that movie as well. But he had a bunch of Superman clones, and he thought that he could control Superman and and make him do what he wanted him to do, just because he had like a kryptonite um safety inside his brain. But once Superman was like, "No, no, no, we gonna rectify this right now," and he took out himself, and actually ended up killing Lex in that movie in the elevator. And I'm like, I'm not mad at that, kind of, sort of. I mean, because a Lex is a hater. Like Lex is like the ultimate hater of Superman. Like, oh, and he's up there with people who ultimately hate on somebody just because um they want to be center of attention, or they feel like they're threatened by somebody's popularity, or because like I said last week, Lex is like, it should be me that people are coming to, that people should be like praising and all this good stuff. And yes, I am envious of you because you are an alien, you're from another planet. How do you come to our world and you just take over and make it about you and stuff? Yeah.
Yeah.
Envious bitch. But people were also joking that. So you mean to tell me that they were trying to say that Lex was actually in love with Superman? Because I mean, who goes through all that if you ain't got some kind of feelings for somebody, or you feel rejected by them? Like, they were like, yeah, he wants to sleep with Superman, but he can't. Like, he got rejected, and now Lex is like in his feelings. I said,
It got to
well,
be something.
yeah, it got to be something. um, But also look at what because when they went to when they went to the pocket dimension, look at okay, so in the pocket dimension, you saw all the people that Lex had locked up are either being against him or rejected. Like he had a girl in there that he went on one date with, and the girl rejected him after the date, and he had her locked up in there. I was like, wait a minute.
Wasn't she the one that told on him?
No, it was another girl. It was another girl in there
Okay.
that was like a so-called ex of Lex, but
He's doing something.
right. But I'm gonna get to Miss Tessmacher in a minute because that bitch was stupid. I couldn't stand her for a minute. Um, but she did do one smart thing in the whole entire movie, and that was give Jimmy like the clues to find out where the pocket dimension was. Because she was like taking selfies in different areas, but also giving information that I don't think that she knew what she was really doing, but she was doing it.
See, I gotta watch it again to see stuff like that.
Hmm. Yeah, but he had Metamorpho locked up in there, as we saw, and he also had his baby. He was blackmailing him with his baby to keep Kryptonite on Superman. Even though Metamorpho didn't really want to do it. Um, and what else was going on in that pocket dimension? He had like a lot of other people locked up in there. I'm like, dude, like, what is wrong with you, Lex? Like, you are narcissistic as fuck. um. Try to think about what else, but yeah, but we got to the point where Otis was like, because you remember the part where he's like, if you because it was also a black hole, in that pocket dimension, and Lex turned up the power on. He's like, if you turn up the power on this, you're gonna split the whole, possibly, you're gonna split the city in half and possibly the whole world. He's like, I don't care. So Lex was on that kind of time where he did not give a fuck who he hurt, as long as he got what he wanted.
Wait, the ref was coming
Hmm.
on Les Towers. He
Yep.
was like, oh,
Don't you think I know
oh,
that?
right. He was like, pull the lever.
Pull the lever. But yeah, but he ended up splitting the whole entire like a dimensional rift between in the world. I'm like, so you willing to kill everybody just to achieve your goal of killing Superman or letting people see Superman as a bad person? Seriously?
Yeah.
Now that is horrible. You need to have a psychic evaluation immediately.
It sort of sound like the people we dealing with now in the real world.
Oh, yeah, exactly, exactly.
So wait, so Cole, we was talking about it on our other podcast or whatever,
Hmm.
spoiler free or whatever.
Hmm.
But Cole's like, um, the people was talking about the Superman movie was too woke.
No, the problem is that it's not too woke. It's just that we have real life villains now.
Yeah,
Like the people that are in the White House and everything they are literally doing the same. We have real life villains,
yeah,
and I know something looking like, since when has comics not been woke? They've been woke ever before woke was a trend.
Right.
that part,
Y'all
that part,
y'all watch X-Men 97?
Yeah,
right.
Not even 97, the original X-Men.
right. You watch, the original X-Men, Superman the animated series, uh, any of those comic book cartoons back in the day, they all had a message in them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is as far as the Looney Tunes. Looney Tunes had messages in them.
Yeah, they did.
Right. Animaniacs.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
definitely Animaniacs. Yeah.
Hell, even Arthur. Hell.
Yep. Everything had
For
a
you,
message in
for
it.
you kids that didn't have cable.
Not for you because they didn't have cable.
I mean,
um,
PBS was for the kids that didn't have cable.
They were.
Even Magic School Bus
Yep, even Magic School Bus. Yep.
had all the races in one classroom.
Mm.
Y'all wouldn't scream woke then.
Nope. And even when you go to something like even the Teen Titans cartoon had messages in them, like that one episode where that guy was kept calling Starfire a truck. Oh, and Cyborg finally asked her, "What does that mean?" It means something unpleasant. It is
No,
a
she said
racial.
it means nothing.
It
He
means
said when he
nothing.
say that he calling me
It means
nothing.
nothing. And Cyborg was like, "Well, Starfire, why you say nothing?" He's like, "Because because I'm different." And Cyborg was like, I know what that feels like." He's like, "Oh yeah, you are different." He's like, "Yeah, because I'm a machine," and I'm like, "So y'all didn't want to address the fact that Cyborg was black?"
No, because
Y'all,
you know they're gonna get some letters. You know they're gonna get some letters in the mail talking about
right?
why y'all gotta put race in everything.
Because that's exactly what it is.
Yeah, but like I said, they
I,
know.
I think they was portraying that, but just not saying that.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Like they were
Like.
clever enough to do it so we can get it.
Mm-hmm.
Cause you gotta remember, even though it's Cartoon Network, there's still white people at the helm. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is. But yeah, back to Superman. Um, what else happened in the movie? Oh, the when Superman fought the big kai when they was fighting that big kaiju, that
Yeah.
came from the pocket dimension that and Lex. I'm like, first of all, where did you get this thing from anyway? For you to even have it, but when they released it, talking about we're going to distract Superman anyway, and he'll have a big distraction coming up, and the guy was like, it's small, and I was like,
Yeah.
it'll grow, it'll get bigger, and so eventually
that what
it
she
did
said.
grow bigger. Um, it became a giant kaiju. And even that's when we get the scene in the trailer. Almost like everybody eyes appear, and he fly up into the sky and knock it out. Or did he knock it out? Or did he kill it? No, he knocked it out. I don't think he killed it. Um, but before that, everybody got the message because Lex had broken into the Fortress of Solitude and saw that message from his parent, and he translated it to where the parents were like, "Go to Earth and take over Earth, be their dictator, be their superior, go to Earth and conquer it." And we were like, "That don't sound like what they said." In
Oh yeah.
any other iteration, I think people had a problem with that too, and I'm like, I understand. But remember, this is also James Gunn, and James Gunn gonna always change things up into his own vision. So, um,
Yeah.
and I don't think that was in any comic book or anything or any iteration in the past. So I'm like, okay, that's different, but I still don't think that's what I don't know. I still don't think that's what that said. But
It was like I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna change it just to change it for the
mhm,
movie. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah. Um, but remember that because um even with the way because the way that we started off, it started off with Superman getting his ass whooped by the Barbarian Hammer, aka his clone. And he had to go to the fortress, and we saw the scene where he whistles for Crypto, and Crypto comes
Crypto.
up and jumps on him with broken reels and everything. I'll be mad at. I'm sorry, I would be mad at my dog if my dog tried to jump on me while I don't feel good, and I got or if I got broken ribs or broken anything, and you jumping on me, like no, get the hell off me.
You got
I be ready to pop you.
you got to realize he whistled and the dog just came. He didn't know what he was whistling for.
Right.
So when he seen him, he was like, "Yay, it's time to play!" Like,
Right.
no,
He's like, no, home. Like, stop. He like home Crypto, and he dragged them home. And but as he was getting healed by the robots, and they were beaming like sunlight into him. He was looking at the videos of his Kryptonian parents because they comfort him, and he could never. They could never get the rest of the message until Lex came and the engineer came and hacked it and was
Yeah.
like, "I got it now." Like when they came later, it's like, I the rest of the message is this. Um, so yeah, I'm like, oh, this bitch. I mean, she was a force to be reckoned with in her own right, but I'm like, well, I don't know. I don't know if they're actually going to do the Authority, but if they do, of course she'll be back. But I don't know how James Gunn is going to go forward with the Authority, part of his DC universe. Um, but she was badass. She did her thing. And she was a good um hired help of a villain.
Yeah.
um, and also the fact that Lex had a whole team of people trying to actually kill Superman is what shocked me too. Because I'm like, how are y'all all okay? Because I'm like, I'm going to assume that most of you are here, or some of you are here because he hired y'all. But I also think some of them were there on their own volition. I'm like, what could Superman possibly have done to y'all to make y'all actually volunteer and be okay with this?
Was he offering any money?
I mean, I'm pretty sure they got paid because, I mean, if anything, I mean, money is a good motivator. So I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
that some of them got paid, of course. But
Yeah.
I'm just like, still, I mean, because like I say, all money ain't good money. But I'm just like, it just felt it felt inhumane.
It's
It just felt like that.
it's some people that has to learn that all money ain't good money.
Yeah, yeah. But it just
Um,
felt inhumane the way that a whole team of people are sitting there calculating how to have the Baromean hammer, aka the clone, Ultraman, beat up Superman. And I'm like, y'all are okay with this? Seriously?
so this is where the retelling or the reimagination or reimagining of
hmm
Lex Luthor came in the 80s. It's
hmm
all about his ideology. So his stance against Superman is that this is an alien.
hmm
This thing does not belong here. He
hmm
has all this power, all this autonomy, and we're supposed to just be trusting and okay that he's going to always be on our side.
hmm
And if you think about it in that kind of way, you can see why others might want to follow Luther because I'm pretty sure a lot of people feel like that, even about people that aren't as powerful as Superman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see it. It only takes one time for him to wake up on the wrong side of the
And my other question too was, what sign is Lex? Is he a Leo? It's like some Leo shit. Something Leo.
bed. Wait, I gotta find out.
Leo or Scorpio?
One of the two.
That would be my guess.
What sign is Lex Luthor?
Like, when is his birthday?
They saying that it's a it's a DC character, so he ain't got no sign.
You mean to tell me that Azula from Avatar has come out as a Leo, but we can't get one for Lex?
Now, they've always had set birthdays and stuff for anime characters because that's
Yeah.
a big part of their culture. So you can
hmm
expect that from them. I mean, they'll
Yeah,
even give us
that's
their
true.
blood type.
But I'm saying though, with the way he was, I'm saying Leo. I've been saying he a Leo. I
That's
look
possible
no
because of the narcissism and everything. But I
right,
also think Scorpio because he does a lot of fuck shit and then tries to play victim. So,
right. Like, you invaded the Fortress of Solitude. Talk about some Superman is attacking me in my own office, and yeah, get this on film so y'all can see how I was right about him being a threat to us because he's attacking me in my own place. You took
Right.
his dog, but you won't show that part, of course. But you took his dog. You may be lucky it wasn't John Wick who showed up because your ass have been dead.
You lucky Superman showed up.
Right. Seriously. The Baba Yaga would have just took, you know what? Pow. They problem solved. Oh, but let's but who else do we have? I mean, hot. Okay, so Hot Girl. Why was she there?
No, why was
She's doing the scream too, but why was she even there?
why was Supergirl there?
Okay, we'll get to that. We'll get to Supergirl. We'll get to Supergirl. We will get to Supergirl eventually. I mean, that's gonna be the last part of this podcast anyway. Um, but I just feel like Hawk Girl was just there to. I mean, I think she'll do more in Peacemaker season 2, but I just feel like Hawk Girl was just there to fill a space. But
Yeah.
she did have a moment at the ending scene, the ending fight scene, where she did show up and help them people, and she did. I don't even remember if she did anything to anybody. I think she just showed up to talk about some. Well, we're friends of Superman. You and Superman, but you got us. We're friends of Superman and stuff like that. And she was just there to like look good and pose for the camera, basically. But I'm like, I hope they get. I hope they utilize her more in Peacemaker. They got to, because I'm like, girl, why was you there? And why were you screaming as you were flying and fighting? I mean, what was even the point? I mean, I know they said one of her powers, her powers is to like do some kind of scream that makes people dizzy or something like that. But I'm like, it wasn't even affecting anybody or anything. So what was the point?
Mhm.
um, but in that ending fight scene, though, I did like when they had Green Lantern come in. He was just doing all his constructs, just like middle fingers and
Oh, right.
punches and slaps and stuff. I was like, "Yo, that's Guy Gardner right there." Even though he was like, even when he first, I guess Superman make a move, Big Blue. I mean, and no offense to Guy Gardner or any Green Lantern, but you don't want that smoke. I mean, Green Lanterns are powerful. Don't get me wrong, but every time I've ever seen a Green Lantern fight Superman, it don't end well for a Green Lantern.
Yeah. But you can't tell them nothing.
Right. Mm, it never ends well. Um. Oh, and then that people had. I know people had an issue with the part where the engineer put like a bunch of nanites into Superman, and they were like, she was like, it's going to enter his lungs, and he's not going to be able to breathe. Um. Excuse me. I'm not exact. I know Superman can survive in space without breathing because we've seen him fight on the moon and in space before.
Not true.
Okay, okay. Which part is not? Wait, huh? What you mean not true? Like what part?
He cannot survive in space without breathing.
Okay, I'm a little confused now.
He holds his breath, excuse me,
Oh,
breath
he holds his breath.
for an
Okay.
extremely long time.
Oh, okay. So that's what he did against the engineer, and people were like, because he was flying up and people were like, how did he do that if he couldn't breathe? Super lungs. He couldn't. He was holding his breath.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm trying to think. It did not. Well, he was fighting.
So
Uh,
wait, so that's how she tried to kill him, right?
yeah,
Okay, yeah.
yeah. And then he somehow was. You know what I was thinking at first when he started going into space. I thought he was going to freeze the nanites out of him.
Yeah.
'Cause it reminded me of that scene in the first Iron Man. Oh, what about that freezing problem? Freezing problem. You know, but that didn't. I forgot how. I forgot what he. I think he pretty much. Oh, he pretty much. Didn't he
He
kill her?
he went up as far as he can go, and they started to descend.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah.
and the dude was busting them in his shit.
Oh yeah, both of them were the Barabian Hammer and her were both trying to take him out, and yeah, Ultraman was trying to take him out too, but Superman was determined to get it. He was determined to get up there. He was like, "Nope, I'm going to space because I need to take you two out."
How,
By
how did
any,
that how did that scene end though?
he descended with her, or and I know he either killed her or she didn't die. She's just really banged up. She's hurt real bad. But I think he drove her to
They
the
hit the
ground.
ground.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So I'm like, well, if she's still alive off of that, and that's actually one of the moves that killed Doomsday in one comic, I'm like, she's a tough bitch. um, but also depends on who's writing this. So, um, but yeah, and then um, it then Mr. Terrific actually did end up saving the day. Like he stopped the dimensional rift from happening.
Yeah.
Um, and Lex got found out. They caught Lex, um, and he went. Did he go to jail, or did they just?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He went to jail.
yeah. And then we get to the post-credit scene. The first one was
Um.
funny.
Oh wait. So it was Superman looking at the moon or something.
Yeah, one of them was so that we seen that one. They kind of did that one as like a promo where he's sitting there looking at the moon with Crypto.
Okay.
Or looking at Earth with Crypto, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
so what was the second one? Because I didn't see the second one.
There was another one too with when him and Mr. River were at I think it was a Hall of Justice building or some building, and
Mhm.
he tells Mr. River, well, it's because Mr. River tried his best to put things back together evenly, and Superman was like, well, it's still kind of crooked, and Mr. River would not be about some. What do you expect, man? I'm only one person. There's only so much I can do, and he walked away pissed off. and then Superman was like, I can be a dick sometimes. So I'm like, and then the other one was Supergirl showed up.
Oh, it
And
was three.
she showed up drunk. Well, because as we find out, she likes to go to other planets with the red sun, so she can get drunk.
So wait. So and she showed up to Superman house.
She showed to the Fortress of Solitude drunk.
Yeah, and Crypto was playing with her or whatever.
Yeah, yeah, but we kind of find out that it's actually Crypto is actually her dog in this movie, and I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's actually her dog. She's like because she tells the man, "Thanks for watching my dog, bitch."
So wait. So I seen that
Mm-hmm.
before the first cutscene.
Oh, wait,
You know. Yeah.
because that was the that was the final post credit scene. Yeah,
Wow.
and she showed up. And then the way she acts is because the way Crypto acts is because Supergirl would not train him. She won't give him any disciplinary home training. She lets the dog do whatever he wants to do. So that's
Yeah.
why Crypto acts the way he acts.
Yeah.
She goes to bars on other planets with the red sun so she can get drunk. So in case people didn't know, Kryptonians cannot get drunk. Their metabolism is uh too
So
fast for
wait.
them to get drunk.
So she just be drinking like a motherfucker.
Yeah, basically. I mean, I was trying to figure out how she even got back to Earth if she was going to a planet with a red sun, because red suns knock out their powers. So or make depower them. So I'm like, how did you even make it back to Earth then?
Wow.
I mean, maybe she comes in her own pod. Maybe her pod takes her wherever she wants to go. So um, But I think also too with Supergirl, I think because she saw um the destruction of Krypton in her pod or whatever, because she does remember seeing Krypton being destroyed. So I think she's actually grieving with that. I think that's why she drinks so much, because she ain't dealt with that kind of the loss of that, so she just drinks to like deal with it. But she's also going. But in her movie is next, and in her movie, Lobo shows up.
Mm.
And if you know who Lobo is, that's gonna be interesting.
I've seen him here and there, but I don't know who he is.
So Lobo is just he's a galactic bounty hunter.
Mhm.
So he gets hired to go capture people for money. Um, and he's also rude and he's just rude, chauvinistic, and sexist. So yeah, but he don't care about what he says to people or how he approaches people. He just does whatever he wants basically too because he feel like he can. So,
Right.
um, uh, like he's the main man. He is basically he's not a villain. He's more of an anti-hero. But he can in a fight he can stand up to Superman in a fight. And the thing about Lobo, if any part of him gets cut off, and he doesn't not kill the part of him that gets cut off, it becomes a clone of him. And he doesn't like that. He don't have too many clones of himself out there. He will go kill it himself. I'm like, nope, can't have that problem. But yeah, but like I said last week, my thoughts Superman movie, I loved it. It was great. I don't see why people have an issue. People have what issue people have, but of course they'll find one. But I also think people just wanted Henry Cavill to come back. I think people are just too stuck on that Henry Cavill as Superman. They liked him
Uh,
too much.
I it don't matter what movie you make or whatever, you're not gonna please everybody.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we're going to go ahead and end it because my stomach's growling. And, big bears got to eat. Shut up, Chanel. Your face said it all.
And blame me. They all sound
But does anybody? Oh, wait. One, you know what? I'll show that next week. We can wait till next week. Don't forget to go watch Fantastic Four. It comes out Thursday, but the official date is Friday.
Watch what?
Fantastic Four.
Oh, okay.
It's in the
Yeah,
calendar.
yeah.
Okay.
And see Galactus run through downtown New York. Yes, it's still New York, even though it's in the 60s. And yeah, so y'all can come back and listen to us talk about Fantastic Four. Make sure you join us next Sunday at 5 o'clock. And if you end up getting the Galactus popcorn tin, let us know so we can show it. We don't mind showing off your popcorn tin. I'm gonna try my best to get it. I don't know if I am.
Wait. That's what, $80?
Yeah, it was like $80.
Yeah.
Girl, it's so bad.
Right.
PlayStation name Colactus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. uh, the World Eater, the Devourer of Worlds. But
This better be fire ass popcorn bug.
I think don't the eyes light up? And it like it's an LED
Yeah,
popcorn tin.
yeah.
Yeah.
The eyes light up. I don't know about LED.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
And it comes with refills.
Yeah, it does come
For
right.
life. For life.
No.
No, but if y'all do know that if you take your own popcorn bucket into a theater, they will give you a discount on the popcorn. They still do that.
Sure do. I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
they do. Yeah. All right, y'all. We're gonna get out of here. See us next Sunday. Check us watch our Fantastic Four and come back for some facts about Fantastic Four too. Cause um yeah, there's a lot of things that you probably don't know about Galactus. Also, what would you like to see them do with Galactus after this movie too? Because I'm pretty sure he'll end up in the main 616 universe somehow.
Make
If
a
he's not
movie about Galactus.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm not sure there's enough material there to do that, but this is Disney. They'll probably create some shit.
Call me. I got some ideas.
Mhm. Yeah.
X-rated.
You know what? And on that note, good night, everybody. See y'all later.